Hey everyone, welcome back to Perfect Hedge Sports. Today I'm going to introduce you to OddsJam and we're going to review their arbitrage and middle betting tools. So I'll start with a quick overview of OddsJam. At its core, it's an odds comparison tool, as you can check odds in real time across all the sports books you bet on for just about any market you see on the books. Spread, money line total, player props, down to baseball, first half run lines, quarter bets for football and basketball, literally everything you can think of or that you would ever bet on. Certainly an odds comparison tool at its core, but it's really so much more than that. The tools they offer can help any bettor become significantly more profitable, and I'm going to go over two of these tools today. You can sign up for OddsJam using my link in the video description, and with that, you'll get a 7-day free trial for your desired package, and I also left the promo code there that'll get you $5 off your first month. Okay, so we're at the arbitrage page over on OddsJam. You get here, this betting tools drop down, select arbitrage, and this dashboard shows right up. So what this is showing you right now is all of the currently available opportunities based on the sports books you indicated that you wanted to see odds for. So you can customize that in your profile, so that way you only get the alerts or these instances on your dashboard that would pertain to what you can bet on. So using this first one as an example, there's a 1.96% return opportunity based on arbitrage on first half total runs in the Rockies Diamondbacks game tonight. This is between some of the Canby books, so Barstool, Sugar House Parks versus Pinnacle. And to explain what arbitrage is for those who aren't familiar, basically it's betting on both sides of a given market that will guarantee you a risk-free profit no matter the outcome. This results from sportsbooks having different odds for certain things. It also can stem from a poorly set line, maybe a lineup change, injuries, anything like that. Might prompt a difference in odds or just, heavy volume on one of the sites, causing them to move their line for a given market. But either way, these opportunities are certainly out there. Some of them won't be up for very long. These numbers certainly aren't huge returns, but on a main market like this first half is, you can bet a decent amount if you have the bankroll to do so and guarantee yourself a decent profit. So we'll click on this calculator here, and this is going to help us determine what we want to bet on either side to guarantee that profit. So let's say we're going to bet $500 on the over 5.5 at minus 121. That'll pay out $913. Now, a good quick way to understand what the offsetting amount would be for a perfect hedge is to get to exactly that same payout with the other bet. And then in essence, what you're winning here on this side, so which is going to be the difference, so $413, will be greater than your stake here. So 413 against 395, it's about $18. That's the profit you see here. And likewise, you see about that same 500, this is going to be $518 win here, which is greater than your stake here. So no matter what, you're going to win about that $18. And using this tool, you enter in which one you're going to bet on first. You can do it the other way. So we'll do 300 here, and this tells you the offsetting amount here. So no matter which way you're doing it first, you can figure out your hedges as appropriate. So I'll go back to typing in 500 here. Again, this is certainly wagering, almost $900 out there to guarantee $18, but these things add up. You can do a couple of these a day, depending on your bankroll. Obviously, proportion it so that you're not going through your entire bankroll in one bet. But if you have a little bit of money, you can keep it in the sports books. This thing can really add up, and you can see there's a bunch of opportunities right here on this dashboard. All different sports books, of course, but you can make some decent money just taking advantage of this that's out there. So really easy, risk-free $18. It doesn't get easier than that. Now, the higher percentage ones, you start seeing ones that are like 3, 4, 5%. Those are going to go a little faster. They'll probably get corrected. You will get a couple crazy ones, though, that are a high number, and I'll show you that in a second. But, just looking at the rest of this, there's a good amount of opportunities that are just out there for you to take advantage of. Obviously not high percentages for the majority of them right now, but it's also August. There's going to be a lot more opportunities come football and basketball season. Especially when there's a lot of sports going on, you tend to see more opportunities, just as there's a lot of craziness in the betting market. Okay, so I'll show you what some of these arbitrage alerts look like when they come to your inbox. So again, this is all set up based on the sports books, sports you want to bet on, all that stuff, as well as the percentages, minimum percentages for these alerts. So I'll show you how to do that in my next video. But these come at all times at ICC. This one came in at 3 o'clock in the morning, nice 5.3% one. So if you're able to capitalize on that, if you're up at 3 o'clock in the morning, it's a nice way to either end or start the day. These might not be up for too long, so you do have to be quick with it. But decent opportunity that just gets sent right to your inbox. You don't need to do anything. You don't need to be on OddsJam to get it. Same thing here. This is more an instance of a line being posted poorly. This is probably supposed to be under 0.5 hits, not under 1.5 for Adam Duvall. And again, OddsJam is just calling this out. This is something that's going to be corrected very quickly. Either people are going to pounce on it, or it was just like, a split-second mistake by DraftKings. So some of these you might miss, you might get the alert for, and they might not be there by the time you're able to log in. But if you're able to catch it, that's an absolutely huge opportunity. And going off of that, a couple weeks back, I got 2 of these just a couple hours apart. Aaron Judge total hits over 0.5 at plus 180, which should have probably been minus 180 or more. And Tommy Pham over 0.5 runs scored at plus 360, which I'm not sure what line they were trying to set there, but that was clearly a mistake. Both of these being 29%, that is absolutely huge. Some of the biggest ARBs you're likely to see. So when these happen, definitely take advantage. These are unique opportunities that don't come along every day. But if you're able to catch them, they can really, really help your bankroll. Okay, so last thing we're going to go over today is the middle betting tool. So same section as arbitrage. You just hit the drop down and go over to middles. Obviously, it's 1 o'clock in the morning right now, so there's not a ton of opportunities, and there aren't any 0% or greater ones. So you do find middles that will end up in that same kind of ARB range where it's like 1, 2, 3%. So you're locking in a small profit, and you're able to root for a specific scenario where you can win one or both bets. And that's the advantage to middle betting, where you're going to get more of that like chunk play in a sense, where you get that over 38.5, but you push the under 39 by the total end on exactly 39 in this scenario. You win one side and push the other. So it's really just as if you only bet on one side. So, let's take a look here. You bet 500 on this side, and then 478.52 is the offset at plus 104. You lock in a $2.33 loss, no matter the outcome. However, if the outcome is exactly 39, this pushes and you win the difference of this, which is $476. So in a sense, you're risking $2.33 to win $476 and change. That the exact result is 39. And if you think about it, you're not betting on a crazy outcome here. You're betting on basically what Vegas or these sportsbook is expecting the total to be. So it's not a bad bet in that sense. It's just you're rooting for a very specific outcome. It's going to take a little bit longer to build your bankroll than arbing unless you get really lucky and hit one of these right away. Okay, so that's all we're going to go over today, guys. Keep an eye out for my next video. That's going to go over setting up your OddsJam profile, email notifications, just to optimize your overall experience with the product. Please like, subscribe, and share. And don't forget to check out OddsJam. Sign up for that free trial. Everything you need is in the video description. Use my promo code. Use my link. And I will see you all next time.